going on, everybody? I'm back. So, long story short, why we had to have the video up is we've been sick. We got the Rona. A couple people got the Rona around here. So, just kind of been sitting in the house, ordering parts, doing nothing because I don't have energy to do anything. So, if you hear me just sitting here breathing, it's because I can't breathe. So, deal with it. But I do want to touch on, before we got sick, we did pull the 5.0 out of the Fox body. It is sitting over there. We are dropping that off this week to get looked at. So, long story short, if that block's junk, cam's junk, whatever, tossing it. Got a whole nother block cam, same setup. We're gonna take that GT40 intake, those GT40 heads, all the accessory drive, everything, put it on that block, and we should be good to go. So that's that. But today, figured do something easy for the Miata. I've had sitting over here in the shelf. NRG wheel, quick release, short hub. So I figured, nice easy video, get this wheel pulled, get it swapped out, just to get a video up for you guys, and yeah. So we'll get after it. These lights haven't been on in so long, they're making all kinds of noise. It's pissing me off. So first things first, I'm gonna pop this trunk. Disconnect the battery, because we gotta pull the airbag. You don't want it blowing up in your face. Yes, I have a bigger battery, ratchet strap in the trunk. Don't at me. Oh. Nice. All right, so next we got 4 10mm bolts on the back of the airbag. Take those out, and we can remove the airbag. All right, next is gonna be pulling off the airbag. I'll center the wheel back up, pull the airbag, nice and easy. And you got a Phillips, oh, nope, no you don't, never mind. Thought you had to take this Phillips screw out to get this bracket off, but you do not. So here we have the plug for the airbag. First, we're gonna pull the orange clip, like so. Then we'll pull the blue clip. That one goes this way. You have to take it, push it backwards. Push it back, pull it out. There's your airbag. Set it off to the side. All right, now with the airbag out of the way, this is a 21mm nut. So I'm just gonna take my impact, throw it on there. Not even that tight. Put the nut off to the side. Now with the wheel, you might need to use a dead blow. You can hit the steering column a little bit or hit it on the back of the wheel with your hands. In this case, oh, this one will come right off. Take your airbag plugs, tuck it right out of the way, and there you go. Wheels off. All right, now that you got your wheel off, we need to take off this plastic cover to take the clock spring off. So there is 4 Phillips head screws on the bottom. Pull those out, and we can get the cover off. All right, now that the 4 screws are out, you take this. Should be able to pop right off, like so. Little cover, top piece, pull right up from the top, and that exposes your clock spring. Now we got to take these Phillips screws out and pull the clock spring out. All right, like I said, pull these 3 Phillips head screws out for the clock spring. And when we pull this, that's going to expose the wires for the airbag and the horn. So in my case, what you're going to want to do, I'll show you on the back. The wires that come to the clock spring go down into a harness on the bottom of the steering column. The right way to do this will be to pull that harness and then tap a wire into the harness plug at the bottom of the steering column for your horn for the quick release. But in my case, I do believe I'm going to put a air horn in this car, so I'm not going to run the stock horn switch. So I'm probably going to end up using one of these blanks for a horn button or something along those lines. So for me, I'm going to be pulling this clock spring. Gentle. Oh, and make sure you don't over rotate the clock spring, because if you ever wanted to reuse this, it would be junk. So we're going to take it and pull out like so. And here's the wires I was talking about. So I do believe the green one in this case is going to be your horn. So for me, I'm just going to cut these, tape them up, tuck them back up here, and not worry about it for now. My ABS light already is on because of a problem in my harness down at the bottom of the steering column. So I'm not worried about that personally either. If you want to get rid of your ABS light on the bottom of the column on the plug, you would take it, loop it, and then it'll read that I just said ABS this whole time. I meant my airbag light. It would loop, you would loop the wires and your airbag light would be off. But like I said, for me, I'm cutting these, tuck them up out of the way, and I'm going to be installing a separate horn button. So I'll get to cutting these. So now I'm going to take these, I just tuck them up out of the way like that, put the covers back on, you won't even see it. So now we're going to move to putting the short hub on, and I will show you that. Okay, so now before we put the short hub on, we are going to take our plastic housing and put this back together, because the short hub is going to go over it. Okay, and last but not least, you have this little top plate cover. The tabs go towards you, and then the back clips down, like so. And that's it. Now we can install a short hub. Okay, so now we're going to take the short hub. On the back, you have these two holes. So you're going to want the tag up, and the two holes are going to go into these tabs. Those are going to be for your blinkers for rotating back. Those arms hit and turn your blinkers off. So take the hub, put it right over. Now, if you did this right, this should be perfect, because when you took your wheel off, your steering wheel was straight. So you want to make sure you kept it that way. So now with the hub on, we are going to take our 21 millimeter bolt and put that, or 21 millimeter nut, put that right on the hub like so. Put it down finger tight. Double check that that is correct. Push it in. Now, this hub, or the torque specs on this are, I don't know them off the top of my head, but I know they're not a lot. So when you put this nut back on, make sure that you don't just put the impact on and ram it in, because you will mess up the aluminum on this, and that's never fun. So give it a brap or two, maybe use a ratchet if you're a little bit inexperienced. Should be good. So now we're going to grab our quick release, not the face of the quick release, to the hub. Okay, now that we got the short hub on, we are going to tuck the wires in. This is the quick release short hub side. We're going to take this, bolt it right up. If you were using the horn, you would connect the wires, but I am not. So we're going to take that, bolt that up, and we're going to use the Allen keys that came with the with the quick release kit, because the short hub came with the tapered ones for the steering wheel side. So these are going to go into the short hub. Okay, now with the hub side connected, we are going to take our quick release, and I do believe that the pin side goes down. I could be wrong. That's going to go in. I'm going to spin it till it locks. Oh, I could be wrong. Pin side might go up. Yep. Pin is going to go up right here to the top, just like so. So now you can take your collar, spin it whichever way you'd like, if you want the NRG logo up or if you want the round logo up. So that can go there. Then all you got to do is push the pin, pull it to take the wheel off, and on it goes, just like so. So now we're going to get the wheel and bolt the wheel to the face. All right, so this is the wheel I went with. It's the NRG 330mm wood grain with the polished center. So all you're going to do now is take this. It's going to go right to that bolt pattern, straight up and down. That other bolt pattern will fit like a, I think it's like a Momo or whatever the other equivalent is to the Nardi. That will be that bolt pattern. So if you wanted to use that, before you put the quick release on, you would have had to take your hub, pull it off, and put it on the splines where those would be facing straight up. So for me, with the NRG, it is the bolt pattern that is straight up and down with the logo. So I'm just going to take that, and we take our horn button, put it right over it, and bolt it down. So let's do it. And that is it. The wheel is attached. It feels great. Now all you gotta do, take it off, push the tab down. That's it. Looks pretty good. Put it on, spin it. There she is. She's all set up. So that's it for this video. Pretty easy installation, and see you in the next one.